Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on eyebrows. I get so many compliments on my eyebrows. It's like crazy, like all the time. They're really thick, they're really full. When I was younger, I actually had like sort of like a unibrow. My eyebrows are so thick, they look like caterpillars on my face. So just because I get so many compliments, and I just love, eyebrows are like one of the favorite features of my face or anyone else's face. I'm going to show you guys how to achieve full natural. Okay guys, so the products I use in order to achieve my naturally full, kind of laminated, I don't know if you guys heard of lamination, eyebrow, is pear soap. I actually learned about pear soap from another YouTuber. It's a good way to just kind of prime your eyebrows before you're gonna fill it in. This soap cost me about $2. I believe so, online. I'm gonna post the link at the end of the video, so don't worry. You guys, I promise you won't regret it if you do purchase it. Basically, all I do is just use my brush, which I believe this brush is by e.l.f. because most of my products are by e.l.f. Put a little water on it. Go ahead and rub that against the soap and just brush up the eyebrows, like I said, to create the laminated look. I don't do microblading. I don't do lamination because mine are already pretty full. I barely even get my eyebrows threaded because I'll just tweeze them myself a little bit. I also use e.l.f. Lock On Liner and Brow Cream. I'm going to open this for you guys. And it's in shade medium brown. This can tend to be a little dark. So I do improvise and go ahead and blend that in with my e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette. It has 4 different shades, as you see. This one is used the most. So this is the one that I blend with this to create the perfect shade of brown. You don't want your eyebrows to be too dark, and if you have light brown hair, sandy brown hair, red hair, blonde hair, you don't want to have harsh eyebrows because it kind of does age you. So I would stay away from that. I also use Maybelline Tattoo Studio. It's like a felt pencil. Here, I'm gonna open this to you guys. And this is the shade, it's in brown, like a light brown, medium brown. This is what it looks like. And it's literally like a marker. So it's very subtle, but it fills in those spots where you don't want to use too much of the eyebrow filler. It fills those right in without just overdoing it. As you guys can see, I've already done this eyebrow. Very sleek, very natural. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this one just to make it look like sisters, not twins. That's the keys to eyebrows. You want them to look like sisters, but not twins. I guess if you can make them look like twins, great for you, but no one's face is perfect. So sisters is about as close as you're gonna get. Unless you're getting the microbladed, which I do not. I also use Neutrogena Healthy Skin Brightening Eye Perfector, which is really just a concealer. So I use 2 different shades, as you see. Yeah, they're 2 different shades. One is in shade Light 10, and the other is in Buff 09. So if you're anywhere near my complexion, I would suggest you guys use those 2. It's drugstore makeup. I love drugstore makeup only because it doesn't give me too much coverage. I'm like a huge person as far as being against, for me, masking anything. I just want to emphasize my natural features, including my natural eyebrows and the natural shape of them. And I want my concealer to blend with my complexion as perfectly as possible. I also use NARS sometimes, but It's just really, really, really bright, really kind of thick. I don't really like it. I'll dab it a little bit underneath my eyes, but other than that, I don't really use it for the shaping of my brows. And then we're gonna go ahead and use the e.l.f. eyebrow duo brush, which I love. This might have been like $6, maybe $8. So you have the angle side, and then you have the bristle brush, eyebrow brush on one side. And also use the e.l.f. concealer brush, which I believe is about $6 as well. So since I've already done the left eyebrow, I'm going to go ahead and do the right one and show you guys how to achieve the perfect, thick, natural looking eyebrow that I believe you deserve. Okay, so I'm going to take my brush. I've already used the pear soap to just kind of prime my brows, get them brushed up. I just brushed them straight up, kind of following the natural way that they grow. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it. I always line my brow underneath first and then just kind of fill it in as I go. Kind of like sketching. That's the way I think about it. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of the both concealers. Once again by Neutrogena. And these are the kind that you just twist and it comes right out. So I'm going to twist each one and just go ahead and mix these two together to create the perfect shade for my complexion. I don't want it to be ashy. I don't want it to be white, looking like chalk. Okay. Now I've done that, I'm going to always work my way from outside in to inward. So out to in. Follow the natural shape of your brow. I do that with my concealer and also with my when I'm filling them in. So now that I've done it underneath, make sure you blend that concealer in really well. Like I said, you don't want to be chalky. You want it to look like one shade, one complexion. And I always take my brush and work from on the outside from down, and then I come and work my way up. Yes, ma'am. Looking real good. Here, this light is pretty bright, but you kind of see what I did. I'm gonna do a little more right here. Just to make it, as I said before, you want them to look like sisters, not twins. Make sure a lot of times I use my fingers too. I use brushes, but I also use my fingers a lot because, I don't know, something about the fingers just allows the concealer to blend in perfectly. Maybe it's some sort of enzymes in our skin, the body heat, I'm not sure, but look at that. Can you guys see them? Already looking great. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm gonna take my Duo brush by e.l.f. and use this side of it to just brush them up again. Brush it out. Don't want them too filled in, too dark. Still want them natural. You still want to be able to see the hairs in your eyebrows. That's the thing. You don't want it to look like Sharpie. Brush them up, brush them out. Blend in that eyebrow cream. Now, I'm going to take my Maybelline Tattoo Studio. I always like a little bit of a, I don't know, I love when I just use them and kind of like blend them right in the front as if I barely wax my unibrow. I like that look for some reason. It's just because my eyebrows are so thick, I think it just makes me, I don't know, I just like it. I don't know. And then last but not least, we're gonna use the Great Lash. It's really just a clear mascara, but I use it as an eyebrow gel. Once again, another really affordable product that's drugstore. Not too costly, does the job perfectly. Just go ahead and keep brushing up and follow the natural shape of your brow. And you are all done. Just like that. That's about a 5-minute eyebrow. And it looks like amazing. No time, no money, barely any effort. And it just makes your face look perfectly. It just brings everything together. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Stay tuned for my next one. I'm going to go ahead and do something new. Maybe try a new makeup look or something. Maybe even do a hair tutorial. But go ahead and subscribe to Naturally Glamorous by Tia Giselle for more videos and more tips on how to emphasize your natural beauty.